You watched 53 of 60. Netflix took it away. I gotcha. Mom, do you remember my grief? Did you ever catch Van? How will I ever live not knowing? I mean, you could just look up the last couple of shows and their synopsis and read about it. There's probably even some YouTube channels where people talk about it and go super in depth about it and whatnot. And they probably have tinfoil hat theories and a rabid fan base that want to know more. And what is it you need a creeper farm for? Gunpowder. For rockets and maybe TNT someday. But I need to fuel my fireworks rockets. Oh, it's in Hindu. Oh, wait. Was that not a Korean drama? You're watching a show in Hindu? Mom was wondering? Oh. Yeah, so in Minecraft, you got rockets that you can fly around with. And they require paper and gunpowder. And in the last world that we had, I ran out of gunpowder. Because I didn't build the creeper farm early enough. So that's why I'm building it. That way I can have access to that whenever I want. Looks more like a NASCAR track at the moment. Well, we had different... I messed up the circle over here. We had to do different iterations. I was counting for hours yesterday. Trying to figure out the circle. We figured it out, but now... I'm trying to, like, blur the lines. That way the outer one is the one that we follow and not try to mix everything up and screw everything else out. But yes, I can see where you say where you can see that for sure. I think I want to come here and do this. Well, I mean, I've already got all the netherite that I need. I got it in 3 hours yesterday. I didn't have to use any TNT. I think TNT mining for netherite's the worst thing you can do. I was watching, for some reason, a netherite farming video got suggested to me on YouTube, and I watched it just to see what the guy would do. And he made, what was it, 2 stacks? He made like 120 beds. And he was like, first area here, you blow it up with a bed. Oh, there's a bunch of lava here. You can't really clean all this up. You don't have time. Let's go to the next area. He blew it up. He's like, oh, this one's all covered in lava too. Let's go to the next one. I'm like, okay. This is the shittiest. This is the shittiest farm I've ever seen. I was like, yeah, okay, good job, dude. Probably her IRL mom. We had a TV show where the solution to everything is explosives. I mean, that's called Mythbusters. Bro, man, I've got, how many? I got 65 pieces of ancient debris yesterday in 3 hours. I think my method is okay. I've never had any issues with it. And I also got stacks and stacks of gold ingots and lots of nether crystals. Put me on the big screen. Am I still on the big screen, Jeff? You interrupted our TV time. You should have told me I was on the big screen. I would have done the zoom in. Which method do I use? Oh, I do this, bro, man. I go into the nether and I do this. And I just cut a hole like this for as far as I can. Thank you, Mom, for the pocket money. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just do that, bro, man. And I did that for 3 hours and I got 65 pieces. I just core drilled. It was insanely efficient. Whenever lava would come pouring down, I would dig a hole in front of me and the lava would go in the hole. I'd patch the lava up. If I hit the end of a biome, I just turned right and went straight until I ran into another one. Dude, it was crazy. Do other people find tradespeople so variable in ability and price? Roger Kirk, in reference to what, my friend? I'm still on the big screen. We're waiting until you go to the Enderman farm. Oh! I mean, I'll go there right now if she wants her TV back. Don't let me interrupt TV time. TJ, have a good night, my friend. I'll see you soon. Like builders and electricians, other people find tradespeople so variable in ability and price? Well, so Roger Kirk, here's why. Here, check this out. Hi, Gaming Toast, welcome in. Here's why, Roger Kirk. I'm gonna draw you a picture, all right? So we're gonna say, I'm gonna use the word cheap because it's faster to write, but this is inexpensive, done well, and done fast. Pick two. That's why the price is so variable. If you want it cheap and fast, it's not going to be done well. If you want fast and well, it's not going to be done cheap. If you want it cheap and well, it's not going to be done fast. You have different people who've got different skill sets that hold themselves to a higher regard, and then you have the lowest bidder who is busy eating paint chips and waiting for the next sucker to give him a phone call. That way he can go do your job for pennies. And one guy knows how to do something more than another, so they can do it faster, but it's also going to be more expensive. But when it comes to like construction and building and stuff, that's 100% what it is. Eating paint chips. Well, I can't say other things, bro, man, in 2021, so that's the closest I can get. If you can fill in the other holes. The best people to find, Roger, is word of mouth. Like, if you work at an office, go reach some feelers out and see if people have used anyone and could suggest anyone. That'd be the best way to find somebody that you could rely on to do the job right. Otherwise, you're just kind of going off of, you know, paid testimonials on their webpage. I could pay anybody to go to leave a 5-star rating on my website and tell me how awesome I was. Whereas I have another person responding in 96 hours for the cost of $150. Well, he could just be busy. You got to think about their workload too. The guy doing it for 75 probably really wants the work. So he's willing to go cheaper to get it done. That way he can keep the lights on at his house. The other guy probably doesn't even want to care to do your job. So he's giving you an FU number. Because if you take it, he's going to make a killing off of you. But if you don't, then, you know, he dodged a bullet. He's going to move on. Well, I mean, Roger Kirk, your mileage may vary, dude. You're not going to find consistency in handymans. When it comes to a handyman or a repairman, you're never going to find consistency. That's why a lot of people go to DIY, because it's a lot. I mean, if you screw it up, then, you know, it only costs you parts. You don't have to rely on anybody to do it for you. Jaff, it's gonna be a long time before we go to the Enderman farm. Do we just go there and show it? Because I don't think she wants to sit here and watch me do this for like 3 hours. Yeah, Roger Kirk, that's 100%. But when you do find somebody who's good, they're gonna want you to keep them because they're gonna want your repeat business. Only if I want. Okay. She's gonna fall asleep. That's why. She'll be like, "Is he still cutting that mountain down?" All right, let me let's go. We'll go to the Enderman farm. I could probably get to it if I flew, but I'll just jump over here real quick. Smack! Right into the door. This guy who did the work was offered to come back to fix something else free of charge. Yeah, I mean, if it was related to what he did. Yeah, and Roger, that's called a loss leader. He probably had a part laying around, and it's probably a quick fix, and he knew he could knock it out for you and still keep your business, so. He did the right thing, and he got you to want him back. Alright, so this portal here takes us to the end. This is the end. Or no, this is the portal. Takes us to the end. And then we have a water elevator here. You think you're starting to understand them? If you ever have any questions, feel free to ask me. I've been working in construction for 15 years. I deal with trades on an almost daily basis. How you doing, Pesky? Welcome in. Thank you, my friend. Tell anybody that you know to come by and hang out. The more the merrier. Alright, do I have a sword? I do. Oh, you know what? I also have a mending enchant we can put on that sword. It's in here. Yeah, look at that. So I'm going to come right over here. We're going to put mending on this sword. And now we can repair the sword and my pickaxe. Hiya! Oh. I like watching him come down. Ow! Stop hitting me! Okay, hold on. I don't know what that means, Pesky. You don't know these industries? My experience is office and school based. Yeah, so it might be a little different over in the UK and stuff, but I mean the general gist is the same. You could so like for instance, Roger, if you go to like Fiverr is a website where people can do like skills and things, website creation, emotes and everything else. You see the same thing going on there. You got people who will make you an emote for $5, but it's gonna look like I drew something on a piece of paper. And you got people who would do it for $50, and it looks like me sitting here in front of you. The guy who does it for $5 can do it in a day. The guy who does it for $50 takes 3 days to a week, but you get what you pay for. Pesky Bird, to be completely honest with you, I like no-lifing a mine shaft for 12 hours straight. So what we're doing at the moment is we're digging a hole for a creeper farm. So the hole I made is circular. And right now we're just getting the inside edges cut in. That way we can level the whole thing. We just got done leveling a mountain earlier, and now we're going to go from there. Repairing the axe, repairing this pickaxe. So everything is repaired now. Sounds tough? It's not too bad. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up here. We're gonna keep you there. We'll throw these ender pearls in here. You're leveling a mountain too? We've already leveled 1 down to sea level. But I haven't done anything else with it because we were making sure the circle was good. You're welcome, Jeff. Well, Pesky, this isn't a place for self-promotion, so keep that to a minimum. But good luck in the meantime. Here's our iron farms that we have here. This is the spawn chunks here. Oh, good God. Seriously? Get out of here. We have a villager farm and we have iron farms. How you doing, Ampola? Welcome in. It's been a long time since I've seen you, my friend. I hope you're well. I know you didn't, Pesky, but you don't need to keep going about it either. If you want to ask for tips on how to succeed, send me a DM or a whisper. Discord DM or Twitch whisper is the best way, and we can talk about it at your leisure. But here in channel is not the place for that. Here's the mountain here that we took down earlier. And then we got a couple more mountains we got to take down as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to sea level and take everything else with it. And I got all my tools. I only got a few rockets and a few food. I guess I can re-up that before I go too crazy. I left my box. I left my box at the Enderman farm. Hope all is fine with you and your community. Everything's fantastic, my friends. Hi, Entropy. Welcome in. I'm glad you've come back. Having internet nowadays is almost a requirement. Oh, I left the other box there too. Shit. Bye, Mom. Go. Get some sleep. I'll see you soon. What's up, Roger? Now you're safe for 6 months. Good, good, good. I left my chest at the Enderman farm. Oh, the Enderman farm, Roger. The place we were just at killing those things. They were screaming and crying. I left a box over there. I gotta go pick it up. Keeps throwing me off every time I walk by it. In fact, I want to do the same thing over here. There we go. Let's go to the end. Oh, internet? I got you, Roger. You're being facetious. I'm picking up what you're putting down, sir. No, you're fine, Roger. Okay. What was it I was looking for now? I'm confused. Oh, yeah, this... Not that box. This box. Oh, I do have a shulker box I have to empty. Here! Rockets. And I'm only down to 19 golden carrots. Okay, we gotta fix that. Boop, boop, boop. And... Thanks. Up. Jump for the grass. Yeah, I use rockets a lot, which is why we need to make a creeper farm. I know I had almost a whole shulker box full, but that's gonna go away once we start going to different places and exploring. We need to go look and find some things. The storage. We got to empty that over there. Golden carrots. That's what we need. Did I save any from before? I have 3. Wait, I've got meat. Let's just put the meat in here. Pork, 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 pork. There we go. Bam. That'll be nice for a while. What's the big tower thingy? It's a mob spawner. It's one of the first things you want to build when you're playing survival. What it is it's a place. So those Endermen that we were killing earlier and getting experience, that's after you've beaten the game. This here is a smaller, more baby-sized version of the same thing. This allows regular monsters to spawn, and they fall down here, and you hit them for experience and items. It's just a lot slower. If you notice before, the Enderman was just raining down. This one takes a little longer. So there's a skeleton. There's a creeper. It's a lot slower, but it serves the same purpose. You attack the thing, it dies, you get a little experience and stuff like that. But we have it to where it auto sorts items, so it has a bunch of stuff in there. So that's what that is. You have a Taco Bell? Awesome. But yeah, that's what the big tower thing is. It was just to get us our first enchants and our levels and everything else. Food. Rockets. We're good. No problem, Roger. So what I'm here for, my friend, is to explain. Okay. Dig. We're gonna empty our inventory. Then we can dig. I got all discombobulated because I messed up my timing. Dirt. Okay. We've got a box here. And we got this stuff here. That should be both of them. Alright, let's go. Now we're back over here. I want to get the edge of the circle just kind of cleaned up. That way we know where it's at. And then we're going to come over and knock that mountain down. I don't know if they've got the cinnamon twist over in the UK or not, Entropy. That could be something that doesn't exist over there. Yeah, Laney, we had a couple of goals that I wanted to hit before the year end, but we're not going to hit them. That's my bot. One of my goals was 20,000 followers. Another goal was to be averaging 100 viewers a stream every stream. And the other one was to be able to do this full time without having to worry about a supplemental income. But we have a big old goose egg on every one of those. We kind of lost a lot of steam halfway through the year. But that just gives us goals for next year. That's the way I look at it. See, Entropy, they got all kinds of weird stuff over there. They have cheese straws. Oh, you have to at them, lady. It's got to be the first thing you type, not the... It doesn't find it halfway in between. Sorry. Yeah, the commands are pretty... Yeah, you have to add it first. Sorry I misinterpreted your... No, you're fine. You're perfectly fine. Some bots can pick up a command halfway through, but some can't. The one I have, and he's a special bot. He can't pick up what you're trying to say halfway through it. I would have to program it a different way and add like a bunch of exceptions to it and stuff, and I haven't done that. I don't have the patience to go through and retroactively change like 1,000 commands. That tree's in the air. Entropy. Brucey. I'll agree with you on the cheese thing, but not Vegemite, dude. No, gross. Gross. Whether you like the god or not is up for debate. No, I don't like the Vegemite. It's gross and vile. And it tastes like crap. Get in, get in. Sleep, 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 sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Okay, good deal. Chris. I mean, don't wait. Oh. Hi, Cockley. How are you? Laney, I agree with you. Thank you for being on my side for this. Brucey's just a tyrant. He likes to watch the world burn. Tim Tams? I don't know what a Tim Tam is. What is a Tim Tam? And Brucey is Australian. Brucey, what's a Tim Tam? How you doing, Plant Mist? How are you, bud? Welcome in. They're like chocolate cookies. Okay. I wonder if Brucey likes those or if he looks at him and goes, because it's not Vegemite. Oh no, he's getting ready for work, I think. Or no, he should be on his lunch. Because he was here earlier. Flattening a mountain. Two malted biscuits separated by a light chocolate cream filling and coated with a thin layer of textured. You know what? I think I've seen those before. I had a buddy from New Zealand send me a box of like candy and stuff, and I think that was probably in it too. Now that I think about it. It was unfortunate because he sent it during his winter, which was my summer. And all that chocolate was all melted and stuff, and I felt really bad. Because it was solid as a brick when he shipped it out. But then when it went across the world, it melted because it was summer up here.